In this MailerLite tutorial, you're going to learn step by step how to set up your email marketing with MailerLite the right way. We're going to cover every single step from first signing up and getting approved by MailerLite to creating your landing page and email campaign with a blank template, and then all the way to publishing and sending out your first email. So even if you have zero experience with MailerLite or email marketing, but want to have a successful email marketing campaign for yourself, your business, or for your clients, then this video is for you. And you can trust me on this because I've been doing email marketing for over 8 years now. So first, click on the description of this video or go to this link where you'll be able to sign up for MailerLite's free plan while getting access to their premium features for 30 days for no extra costs. Later in this video, I will give you special access to my 8-step guide to creating lead magnets that convert, if you decide to pick up MailerLite through my special link below. This resource will help you start a powerful, high-converting email marketing campaign that gets you the leads you need for your business. The first step is to create and set up a MailerLite account, and we can do that by clicking on Sign Up Free. Then you would fill out your company name, your name, email address, and password, then click Create Account. Choose your preferred options here, and click Continue. Add information about your business, click Continue again, and now you'll need to add in your business address here. This is to ensure you comply with the emailing policy by MailerLite. Click Continue, and next you'll have to verify your email. From your inbox, open up the email and click on Verify Email Address. Now you will be taken to the MailerLite dashboard, showing that the account setup process has been completed successfully. Now you'll have access to create campaigns, look at your subscribers, create forms, and send automations. But before doing any of that, I strongly recommend you connect as professional email to your account first. This will of course require you to have your own domain name, but it is very useful to have as it looks more professional and will reduce the chances of your email going into the spam box. So in this case, instead of using my Gmail account, I am going to use my .com.com domain name email address. And we can add that email address by going to Account Settings, then click on Domains, click on Add Domain here. Type in your email address, click Save. Now a window will pop up for you to connect your domain to MailerLite. You click on Continue. Now I can detect that my domain name is with Cloudflare, so I'll click on Authorize with Cloudflare. Log into your account, click Authorize, and now it's being configured. You can see here the changes may take up to 48 hours, but in my personal experience, it's usually a lot less. Click on Done. Now check back within the next 24 hours to see this approved. We're ready to move on to the next step. Let's go back to our dashboard. The next step is to add subscribers to MailerLite. This means that if you have any subscribers from other platforms that you want to bring over to MailerLite, we're going to do that now. But if you don't have that, you can skip to the next step. Okay, we're going to go to Subscribers, then click Add Subscribers. Then you'll be presented with different options to bring over your subscribers. You can import from CSV, copy and paste it, or even import from places like MailChimp easily. But all email platforms will allow you to download your subscribers into a CSV file. So I'm going to use that method here. Now click here, choose the file you want to upload your subscribers from, and click on Import Subscribers. Scroll down to the bottom, make sure everything's okay, then click on Finish Import. And now you can see I have 2 new subscribers added. And if you go back to the subscribers page, you can see my total has increased to 3. The next thing is to understand the differences between groups and segments for your subscribers. So groups allow you to organize your subscribers based on interests and actions. So this could be a difference in you getting your leads from a website, or social media. So I can go to create group. And for example, these leads are from Instagram. So I'll click here and type in Instagram leads and click on create. Now we can view the group and you can add conditions to make sure the subscribers fit in this category. So this could be a sign up source then you can select the web form or API that the subscribers come from Instagram, then your subscribers will be shown here. Now the difference here is that segments are dynamic lists of your subscribers based on their current attributes and behaviors. So once you have the group, you can segment out different subscribers from that group. So if I go to create segment, and you may want to segment out your Instagram subscribers who are from Australia, then I would use a name like Instagram Leads Oz and click on create. Now I'd select the filter here and choose location now pick the country as Australia. Now anyone from Australia is going to be shown here. This is going to be very useful for you when you're ready and want to send out targeted emails. Now that you understand everything about subscribers, you're ready to create your first email campaign or newsletter. And we'll do that by clicking on campaigns, then click on create, and you'll be presented with 5 different options here. If you're more experienced, then you can go ahead with these other options like A/B split testing campaigns, but I'm just going to start with the regular campaign for now. Click on continue, add a campaign name. This can be anything as it will not show up for your subscribers. Add a subject line, and if you got a starting point but need some ideas, then MailerLite can help you too by clicking on suggest here. Now under sender, use your name or business name, and now you can see here the email being used is a professional email I added at the start. Let's put in a pre-header next. This is going to be the text that show up under your heading before you click into the email. So make it catchy as well. Now for the recipient, you can select everyone, or you can either choose the segments and groups that you created also. Pick one and click select. And once you've done that and you're happy, click on next. MailerLite provides you with many different templates that you can use straight off the bat. But in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create one for yourself. So we'll choose start from scratch. Now you'll be presented with 3 different options: the drag and drop editor, the rich text editor, or if you're good with coding, you can go with the custom HTML editor. But for me, and what I recommend for most people, is to use drag and drop editor here. Now you're going to be presented with this fairly blank email template. I'm going to delete most of it as it won't apply to us here. You can hover over and click on delete. I will keep this footer here as it has all the social medias and the unsubscribe button for your subscribers. Now, if you go on the left-hand side here, you will see all the different blocks that you can quickly and easily insert once you choose it. So for this email, it's just going to be a general content email. So I'm going to go under content, and I'd like to have an image as well. So I'm just going to choose something like this, where it has an image, heading, and the text, and then a button at the end. So I'll click and drag it and then drop it into here. Now we can start filling out and adding information. So this is a made up example that I prepared earlier. So with the image, you would go to it and click on replace image, upload, choose the image you want, click on insert. There you have the image. And now for my heading, I'm going to use the same as before. Highlight this and click paste. And this is the text I'm going to use. And then rename the button. I can also change the colors by going to here and selecting a different color. Click on save. Or if I want a dark background, I can go to the background, change that to a darker background, and save that as well. Now don't forget to add your correct social media links here. And if you're happy with that, then you want to go to preview and test and click on preview mode to see what it's actually going to look like once you open it up. And if you want to double check everything, you can also go here and click on send a test email. Click send test, and you can go to your email address and check the actual email to see if you're happy with everything and all the buttons work. That is always a critical check. If you're happy with that and you want to keep this as a template for your future emails, you can also go to actions, click on save as template, name it, and click save. This will now be available for you to use next time. Now, if we're done with editing this, you can click on done editing. Now you're going to see a summary of this email, and it'll give you a second chance to double check everything and edit it if you need. And once you're happy with that, you can schedule your campaign. There's 4 different options here. You can either send now, send it later, or pick a time zone, or let MailerLite use their smart sending system, which is when most of your subscribers are most likely to engage. For this example, I'm just going to click on send now and then click on send. Confirm that you've read all of this. Make sure you don't break their rules and then click confirm. And once the email has been sent off, it will show up in the sent section here. Now you can also see stats like the number of recipients sent to, the open rate, the click rate, and then the click to open rate. And if you want more information on the stats, you can also click on view report. And you can see more information here. Now that you know how to send emails to your subscribers, you next need to know how to collect the emails of your subscribers. And we can do that using the forms section. Now there are 3 types of forms. The first one is a pop-up form, where it can pop up after a certain action or time period waited. The next is the embedded forms. This can be embedded on the footer of your page or something like a blog post. And lastly, the promotions form. This is more just like an announcement or a promotion pop-up to lead the customer somewhere else. So we're going to go back and use the pop-ups here. Click on create, give it a name. Now pick the group that you want to send your emails to. Click continue again. Now you'll be presented with different pop-up templates that you can use. Now on the left-hand side, you can see that MailerLite has separated them into different categories. So I'm trying to collect leads, so I'll choose lead generations. And for me, I always find simple is best and always has a better conversion rate too. So I'm just going to go pick this one and click on choose. Now let's make the necessary adjustments. First off, with the pop-up type, you can change it to floating, where it will be appearing at the bottom of the screen, or you can have a full screen where it fills up the entire screen. And this is all up to you. I'm just going to go back to the Lightbox version, and now I'm going to make some adjustments. I've changed all the text that I wanted to. You can change the headings, the subheadings, the buttons, and now in the name and email field, you can change what you want to collect by clicking on edit, or you can even add a field, for example, last name if you wanted to. I won't do that here. And now to change the image, I would simply click here. So now I upload the image I want. I'll select an existing one and click on insert. Now the next thing you'll need to customize is the success page message. This is the page that your subscriber will see once they've filled out the information and click next. So I'll adjust the text here. And now you need to make sure that your social media profiles are added here. You can go to settings and edit them and then add in the correct links. If you don't want to use any social media links, you can always delete them too by clicking the box and then hit delete. Now after you're happy with all of that, we're ready to click on done editing. This will take you to the next step where it will show you different triggers you can have for your pop-up. For example here, you can wait 5 seconds before the pop-up shows up, or you can adjust it to 10 seconds. This is all up to you. Or you can also have it pop up when the user scrolls 50% or more of the page. You can also have it to show up before the user closes the page. I'm going to leave all these on for now. You can choose the frequency, and you can also have it scheduled to come up at a certain time. This is the visibility where it will show up on which device and which pages. Once you're happy with these settings, click on Save Changes. Now all you would have to do is click Copy here and paste this JavaScript onto the head tag of your website. Now, if you don't know how to do this, don't worry. All hosting providers will be able to help you. You just need to contact their customer support team and they'll guide you through it step by step. Or if you have a developer, then simply just give them this code. Now we'll click on Continue. And that's it. Your form is now being created. And if you're ready for it to go live, then you will simply go to the status and turn it on. Now, one other thing is that your pop-up is always going to be double opt-in. If you don't want this, then you just toggle this off or go to the double opt-in section and turn it off and on as you please. Now, after you start receiving emails, you'll also be able to go to the analytics section and see your stats and optimize it to get even more conversions. So if you want to collect emails, but you don't have a website or you don't want to make one because you think it's too hard, you can do this straight from MailerLite by going to Sites. Then you can create a landing page or an actual full-blown website with MailerLite. But in this example, I'll just do the landing page. Click on Create, give it a name, click Save and Continue, select the group you want to store your subscriber emails in, then click Continue. Now, once again, you can either start from scratch, build it with AI, or choose an existing template. Now, since I've showed you how to start from scratch already in the previous step, now I'm just going to create a simple giveaway. So this one looks simple enough. I'll choose that. Now, I just want this simple section so everything else can be deleted. But simply delete it all. And now we're left with the header and the footer. If you want to get rid of that too, then you would go to Settings and remove them. So now we have a clean looking page where we can edit our text to what we want. I'll quickly do that now. Now that I've changed the text, we're going to edit the form field. If you need to add more fields, like a last name, you can click on that. But in this case, I'm happy to keep it the same. Now with the image, it's going to be a preview of the ebook that I'm going to provide. And insert. And there we go. It's nice and clean. This is what I want my landing page to look like. Once you're happy with the landing page, you'll next need to edit the success page. In this case, I'm going to delete this and change the text. Change the image one more time. Okay. Once you're happy with all of that, then you click on Done Editing. Now, under landing page URL, you won't be able to change the URL link because you're on the free plan. But once you upgrade, then you can. But for now, I'm just going to change this to a custom text. And under the favicon, which is going to be that small icon next to your page title in that browser tab, I'm going to change that to a custom logo of mine as well. Now under settings, the page title, page keywords, and page description is very important if you want to try and rank your page or let it appear on Google. And then you also need to allow search engine to index the landing page by clicking here also. I don't need that for this example, so I'll click on Save and Continue. But if you do, make sure you fill out your keywords here. Very important. Now this is a preview of my landing page. And once you're happy and want it to go live, then you can simply click on Publish here. So now you would copy this link and send it to the people that you want to collect emails from. So this is great for collecting email from a landing page. But it's not practical to be sending these ebook emails to our subscribers one by one at a time. There needs to be an automation process that can do this automatically once they fill in their details. And we can do this with MailerLite by going to Automation. So now we'll click on Create. And here you can either start from scratch or use one of the templates available from MailerLite. They're very useful, but in this case, I'm just going to show you how to do the basics yourself. So we'll start from scratch. Put in a name and click Start Building. So this takes us to a blank drag and drop template where you need to set up a workflow trigger to begin. So from the right hand side under trigger, you'll select here and I'll use the when subscriber joins a group. Click that, and in the group section, pick the one that you want. And we'll click on save, and you'll see the update up here. So now once I've set up the beginning, where once a subscriber joins this group, an email automation will be triggered, I can add the next step, which is I'm going to send an email, and this email is where I'm going to attach the ebook and give it to them. Yours may be something else, but this is an example for you to understand. Now under the email name, it's just for you to acknowledge. Your subscribers will not see it. Now in the subject box is going to be the email title that your subscriber is going to see. So I'm going to say welcome, and I'm going to add a personalization by adding their first name in here, which gives them more chance of clicking it. Keep it short and sharp. And who this is from, this is the company name, and the sender email is the custom one I set up from the beginning. Now, once I'm happy with all that, then I click on Design Email. Now, this takes us to the previous steps where we were creating emails with either a template or the one I created with you from scratch. Now, for this example, I'll just choose the one I've created, even though in real life, this would be the email that I attach the ebook to. So now this is where the automation can get really powerful. Say, for example, I want to set a condition where I'll send another email reminder to open this first email. If they didn't, then I can click on plus, click on delay. I'm going to choose 1 day. So that means I'm sending them another email in 1 day from now if they don't open it. So I go to condition, define the condition, and click on campaign activity. So I go to this DD email 1 that I added, and I choose do not have a specific link clicked. And I add the URL, click save. So now this automation means once I send the original email, which contains the ebook, if I wait 1 day and the subscriber has not clicked on that link to open the ebook, they're going to receive a follow-up email from me. So I can add a follow-up email, but if they did open the ebook, then they're going to receive a different email from me in my next email of the sequence. And you can see this automation can be very powerful, and it can continue on and on and on and on and gets bigger and bigger. I recommend you keep it simple at the beginning, but you can see how powerful this can be, and it can become a very useful tool for your email marketing campaigns. This is a quick note regarding my bonus offer for you. If you decide to get MailerLite through my link, you can go here to collect the bonus. It's that simple. Now that you've become an expert in creating email funnels with MailerLite, the next step is to build up your traffic source to get valuable leads. And this next video will help you do just that. So check it out, and I'll see you over in that next tutorial.